Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're counting down our picks for the 10 hardest armor to unlock in video games. From endless grinding to perfectly timed rhythm minigames, these equipable pieces of gear gave us a ton of trouble to get over the years. Before we get started, we post new videos all week long, so be sure to subscribe to MojoPlays and ring that bell to be notified about our latest videos. Ahzidal's armor, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim has just about as many pieces of armor to find as it does re-releases, which is to say a lot. The ancient Nordic Ahzidal's armor set is one of them, and probably one of the most tedious unique armors to get in the game. To start, you have to do the Dragonborn DLC and head to the Solstheim. Then find Raylis at Kolbjorn Barrow. Then you have to invest some gold with the Dark Elf to begin the excavation of Ahzidal's tomb with a total of 11,000 gold needed. You can only make a payment every 3 in-game days. Once that's done, you get to explore the barrow, solving puzzles to find each piece of the set. If you know where to look, you can also find a couple of pretty powerful enchanted rings too. Armor of Brutus, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. The armor of Brutus as well as the dagger of Brutus are some of the strongest pieces of gear in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Unlocking this awesome looking armor set is a bit of a chore, however.
May the Lord be with you.
And also with you, Padroni.
You'll have to finish all 6 layers of Romulus, which are secret locations spread around Rome. Each one holds a scroll and key that delves deeper into the history of Brutus. Once you've obtained all 6, the armor and dagger are yours. But good luck finding and completing all 6 layers. Ancient Heroes Aspect, The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom both have some of the coolest and hardest to unlock armor in all of gaming. For the 2023 sequel, that title easily goes to the Ancient Heroes Aspect, a suit of armor that portrays the likeness of one of the Zonai people. To unlock it, you have to find and complete all 152 Zonai shrines in the game, which is an extremely arduous task. They range from simple to confusing as hell and everything in between, and even with the countless ways to sequence break or cheese your way through them, it'll take dozens of hours to complete. Tesham Mutna armor, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Available only in the Blood and Wine DLC, the Tesham Mutna armor set can only be obtained during the Lacage au Fall main quest. Each piece is fairly hard to find as they're scattered around the area without much of a hint as to where. You'll have to scour the dimly lit Tesham Mutna ruins to find each piece, so locating the gear may not be the most difficult from a gameplay perspective, but navigating your way around to find each individual piece is definitely annoying. Fatalis armor, Monster Hunter World. The Fatalis armor in Monster Hunter World's Iceborne expansion is by far the best in the game, so unlocking each piece of the set is just that much sweeter, especially since it's pretty difficult. For starters, you'll have to finish the main Iceborne story and reach Master Rank 24. Then after finishing a couple more prerequisite quests to unlock the ability to face Fatalis, you're free to farm the beast for the needed crafting materials. but it'll be quite the grind since the fight itself is brutal. Once you have everything you need, simply craft and there you have it, the strongest armor in the game. The Super Suit, Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars is a nostalgia fever dream. It's widely regarded as baby's first RPG due to how easy it is, but unlocking Mario's strongest armor in the SNES Classic is one of the most frustrating challenges we've ever experienced in any RPG. It's straightforward, but not easy. You have to land 100 super jumps in a row during battle, then visit the house in Monstro Town to claim your prize. The best way to do this is to get in a fight with a Spiny, since they don't take damage from jumps. Just make sure you're not wearing the jump shoes. The task sounds easy enough, but we promise it isn't. A common trick players have found over the years is to find a battle screen with a Spiny in the lower right corner so you can track Mario's shadow when he's about to land. Whatever the case, you'll likely have to retry this dozens of times, but the Super Suit is absolutely worth it. Haligtree Knight Armor Set, Elden Ring. Elden Ring is filled to the brim with weapons and armor sets to tailor to your preferred playstyle, some easier to find than others. The Haligtree Knight set is one of them, and is a pretty rare drop from a tough enemy. You can find the helm in a room above the Elfile inner wall, but the greaves, gauntlets, and armor itself drop from the Haligtree Knights. This area is pretty tough, as it's where you'll find the infamous Malenia Blade of Mikola, but the grind is worth it for some pretty powerful and hard to obtain armor. Adamant Armor, Final Fantasy IV. Final Fantasy IV is generally thought of by the community to be one of the easiest entries in the long-running JRPG series, but it still has its fair share of side quests. One of them is finding the powerful Adamant Armor, which is the best set of armor in the game. In order to get it, you have to give pink tails to the merchant at the Adamant Grotto. Sounds easy, right? Wrong. Pink tails are only dropped by Flan Princess enemies, which only appear at the end of the game in one specific room on the lunar surface, with only a 1 in 64 chance of being dropped. Luckily, the pixel remaster of the game makes grinding a little bit easier. Ancient Armor Set, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Like we mentioned earlier with the Ancient Heroes aspect from Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild has an even more difficult armor set to obtain. The Ancient Armor set is extremely powerful, offering both defensive and offensive buffs against the mechanical guardians. To get each piece, you'll have to trade 2,000 rupees, 20 ancient gears, 3 ancient cores, and 5 each of either ancient shafts, screws, and springs depending on which piece you're grabbing. You can find these components by killing guardians, finding them on dead guardians, or buying them from the wandering merchant Telly. Once you have enough, you'll have to talk to Cherry at the Akala Ancient Tech Lab to forge your shiny new ancient armor. Armor of Zeus, God of War. Both the 2018 soft reboot of God of War and the 2022 sequel God of War Ragnarok offer their fair share of powerful, hard-to-unlock armor sets. But the armor of Zeus is one of the most difficult to get in any game. Each piece is only available during a New Game Plus run, so to start, simply finish the story once. Then you'll have to defeat all 9 Valkyries in the game since the armor pieces are dropped by them. Gondul and Hildur drop the War Belt and Gauntlets, while Sigrun gives you the Cuirass, and you can only face Sigrun once you've defeated the other 8 winged nightmares. The armor is dropped at max level and is extremely powerful, meaning you won't have to upgrade it any further. What are some armors that gave you trouble to unlock? Let us know in the comments.